All right, guys, happy Wise Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in. I promised you that we would go live on both Facebook and Instagram. So as of right now, we're double teaming me and Nichole. This is Nichole from FES Financial Education Systems. It will be talking to you guys about the importance of credit repair, credit protection, and family planning with her company. So once again, thank you guys for joining in. Y'all know I have bad sight right now, so I'm not gonna be able to wave and say hey to everybody, but I acknowledge you guys coming in, and I thank you guys for coming in. So I'm gonna let Nichole take it from here, and let's get started.
So what I suggest, let's wait until we get some more followers.
Okay.
Let's give it a few minutes.
No problem.
Because we're running both Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, we got Facebook popping. Nobody's up on Instagram yet.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got going on for that. Hey.
Let's just give it about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I usually do a little intro with Instagram that I didn't get to do today. That's all right.
To let them know that you.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it in your stories.
I did, but I didn't get to do a lot of stories this morning. Usually I'm pumping the stories in the mornings. I had a girl. This morning's been amazing. Hey, thanks for joining in. Just waiting for a few extra people to come in so we can get started. And I'll do your intro all over again. Killing me right now. I gotta turn off my notifications.
Keep
Right. All right. Hey guys, thanks for joining in.
Just give us a few moments, guys. We're waiting for some more people to hop on. We don't want anybody to miss this great information.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And are we early? Because we said 12:30 we would start. I think we're a little bit early. Oh no, we're on time. Perfect.
It's 12:38.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping in and tuning in. I appreciate you. I really can't see.
Why?
Because I need new contacts. I'm waiting for them to get to the doctor. Like it took like an additional 7 days because I'm blind. They had to special order them. Hello.
Just some backup glasses. We can go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to give this intro again. Thank you all for tuning in to Wise Wednesday. This Wednesday, we have a very special guest, a friend and alum of Oxon Hill High School. Woo, 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 woo. Nichole Butler. She is from FES Financial Education Systems, and she will be telling us a little bit more, a lot more about credit repair, credit protection, and family planning through her company. This is something that is extremely important nowadays because you, first of all, need good credit. Second of all, you don't want people messing your credit up. And third of all, everybody needs family planning. Everybody. We're all, unfortunately, one day going to pass away. One day going to need to have things in play where we have stuff set up. So it makes it very, very important. I'm going to now introduce Nichole and let her go ahead and get started.
So good afternoon, everyone. Charlene, I want to thank you for having me on with you today. It's such a pleasure. And I am so excited to share with you guys this information that I have. As she stated, my name is Nichole Butler, and I am with a company called Financial Education Services. And what we do is we help people all over the United States repair their credit, and we're also a financial literacy company as well. We were founded in 2004. We're rated A+ with the Better Business Bureau, and also since we've been around, we don't only offer credit repair. We have some other things that we will get into later as to what we offer and what makes us different from other credit repair agencies. Charlene is going to ask me some questions. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and we can take it from here.
Okay. All right, so you ready for the questions?
Yes, I am.
All right, so some of the questions that I have, they came from not only myself and things that I felt like people would need to know, also they came from you guys from Talk About Tuesday. So I want to, first of all, thank you guys for responding and participating for Talk About Tuesday. It is so awesome that you guys do that. It helps me know what you guys need so I can service you guys better. So the first question I'm going to ask is, how does FES differ from other credit repair companies?
Okay, so I get asked that question a lot. A lot of times people compare our company to Lexington Law. And the difference, and the difference between us and Lexington Law is, for example, when you sign up with Lexington Law, they charge you a monthly fee, which we do as well, but they're only doing credit repair. And what they're also doing is they're only disputing 2 to 3 items at a time from each credit report, once at a time. And what I mean by that, for example, your Experian report, if they dispute items from that report first, they're only going to dispute the first 2 to 3 items. And once they get those items deleted, they go on to the next ones. So once they finish with that report, they go to the next report, which could be TransUnion or Experian. But they're only disputing 2 to 3 items at a time, which is why the process takes so long, and which is why they're able to collect $80 to $100 from you each month. I've known some people who have been with them for about a year or 2 years, and they're still going through the process. With us, we dispute all items at one time from all 3 credit bureaus. And also, not only do we offer credit restoration, we also have other services such as we have a credit monitoring service. We have a living trust and will, which protects your family. If anything were to happen to you, something's going to happen to all of us one day. They don't have to fish around and find out, what you left for them or where your life insurance policies and things are like that. And that's a living trust and will. So that's something you can do now while you're living. We also have what you call a LifeLock system, which protects you from identity theft. We also have what you call a credit builder, where we're going to show you how to rebuild your credit. Not only get those derogatory items deleted, but we're going to show you how to rebuild your credit. We offer a secure credit card that 90% of our people get approved for. Because with most secure credit cards, you're doing it to rebuild your credit, but a lot of these companies won't approve you for them. And we do. We also offer discounts on travel, at different retail stores, and there are a few other things that we offer as well. And one of our one of our good products are a product called Credit My Rent. What that means is every time you pay your rent, you're getting credit for it, and it's being reported to the credit bureaus. And we can go back as far as 12 months of history or 24 months of history. And I've seen that take people's scores up to about 60 to 100 points. So that's what makes us different from Lexington Law and a lot of the other credit agencies.
Okay, awesome. That sounds great. And that's really, really good information to know, because I get, you get from people, well, how fast is it going to take? Or I've dealt with Lexington Law and I've only seen like a 10-point spike. So this is something that's a little bit more aggressive and going to be more concentrated to get you to that point, to the next step. Good. That's awesome. That's something I'm interested in it. I think you guys should too. All right. So for the next question, would be, if you're not in the DMV area, if you're not in DC, Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, will FES still work for them?
Absolutely. We service people all over the United States. We are actually working on international as well. But right now, if you're in the United States, any of the 50 states, we can absolutely service you with no problem.
Awesome. So for, let's say I'm an agent, like you're an agent, and I have someone that's in California. Would I be able to be their agent, or would I have to refer them?
Absolutely not. I have agents all over. I have agents in California, Las Vegas. I'm actually going there next month for our convention. Atlanta, Florida. I have agents all over.
Oh, that's amazing. So it seems like there's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah,
it's
from the
vast.
business side. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so now what are the steps? Like, what are the steps to get it started? How would you go into the process?
It's really simple. You will contact either myself or Charlene. We will get your information and we will put it into our system. And once we put your information into the system, you will then be able to log into your portal anytime you would like. You will be given a username, and you will create your own password. So whereas though you can log into your portal 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to see exactly what's going on, where we are in the process. And I guess we'll get to that question next, but where we are in the process, and see what items, were deleted, and which items are still in the dispute process. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the add-on question to that, so after the steps, when would someone see results? Like, how soon can they see results?
So we normally say it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months. So if you get into this, it will not happen overnight. So I don't want you guys to expect that, but it does take about 3 to 6 months.
Okay. All right. So for someone who may have a higher credit score, maybe, because right now to get, approved for a home, they say around 580, 600, but you're aiming for something better because of a better interest rate. Let's say I have a 700, 750. I can get a loan. So why would I need FES? What would I need you guys
for? As I stated before, we do not only offer credit repair. A lot of the other services that I mentioned, it costs hundreds of dollars to get those services. So if you need a living trust and will, if you want a LifeLock system, if you want, identity theft, if you want to get discounts on travel in different retail stores, you're only paying $89 a month. And also, if you're interested in starting the business, along with all of those things that I named, you also will get a $100 life insurance policy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, $100,000 life insurance policy.
Okay, so that actually... that's amazing. And one thing that I did like that you talked about is the LifeLock system, and also the life insurance, because those are usually, you pay for those separately. Exactly. And those can be upwards of hundreds of dollars a month, just to make sure that you're protected in life. Absolutely. And this is something that you're getting for $89 a month, which isn't bad at all. Seems like a win to me. So the next question is...
But before we jump, another thing I want to add along with it, what our company offers is a youth financial literacy program. So whereas though each payment that you're paying each month, $2 of that $89 is being donated to the Youth Financial Literacy Program, which gives you your children, of course, a $10,000 scholarship you're able to apply for.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So that's an extra benefit that I didn't even know about, because I actually know about a couple of these things. I'm answering the questions I already know, but I did not know about that. So I like that. And a lot of people want to give back, and they want to make sure they can have something for their children. So that's dope. Alrighty. So next question, is FES monthly? Is there a monthly fee?
Yes, there is a monthly fee. To start the program, it's initially $188 to start, and that's a $99 sign-up fee, one time only, plus your $89 a month for the first month. And then after that, it's $89 a month. But the great thing about it is there's no contract. So once you're satisfied with your credit and you're happy with it, you could just give customer service a call and tell them you want to terminate your services. So you're not stuck with us once you get started.
Oh, that's amazing. But you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
what you want to do
that, but I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated to paying this $89 a month every month. And another thing I want to mention that's important, it's $89 a month. However, so the payments will be taken out on the day that you get started. Okay. But if you ran into a hardship or anything and you can't pay it on that day, all you have to do is contact customer service or myself or Charlene, whoever, and let us know about 2 to 3 days in advance, and we can get those dates changed for you.
Oh, awesome. So it's pretty convenient. They work with you. It's flexible. And that's super important now, I know, because people are going on or have been put on this mandated self-care vacation, which we're calling a furlough. We don't call it a furlough anymore. We're calling it mandated self-care vacation because we're doing stuff for us, right, guys? And this is one of the things you want to do for yourself, because this is going to help you not only during time. I know we got a lot of people up. I'll just say hey to them in a second. Not only, is this going to help with you, not only will they work with you and be flexible during this time, but also it's going to help you monitor your credit. What's going on with it? If these non-payments are making a difference, if it's, creating extra negative on your credit reports, because, people can't pay what's going on, their bills right now. If they can, that's great, but a lot of people cannot. So this is also going to help you monitor and keep up with yourself on track for what's going on during these times right now. Alrighty, so next question. Can you help someone during bankruptcy?
So if someone is okay, so I've had people who were on the verge of filing bankruptcy, but I talked them into getting their credit repaired before they took that step. And there were cases where it did work. And I've had some people who already filed bankruptcy. Of course, you got the big bankruptcy on your credit report, and it's also still showing the negative items that put you into bankruptcy. So we are able to dispute those items. I've had customers where their bankruptcy actually came off on the first cycle.
Oh, wow.
And then we will still dispute the items that are negative that cause them to go into bankruptcy.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so a lot of people feel like once you go into bankruptcy, there's no help. They feel like, oh, I can't do anything. I'm never going to be able to buy a house. I can't get a credit card. All is lost. So all is not lost. No. It seems like FES is something that if you have gone into bankruptcy, you want to look into.
Yeah.
Because it's going to get you back on track faster to get you to your goals and your dreams.
Yeah, because a lot of times, even though you filed bankruptcy and it's a way for you to start over, when you're able to get approved for things, but you're still going to get that high interest rate because that bankruptcy is still sitting on your credit report. So with the bankruptcy being deleted and you're going out applying for different loans or car loans, whatever it may be, they're not going to see that bankruptcy on your credit report, and it's going to give you a better chance of getting a better interest rate and lower payments.
Awesome. Okay, so this question I feel is very open-ended, but I already know that you're going to give me the best answer. Is FES worth it? Like, is it worth it, and why?
I will say it is worth it. And the reason why is because I didn't mention to you guys, I am a real estate agent as well. And before I actually started the business, I was referring my clients to a friend of mine who's in the business. And they will come back to me 3 to 6 months later ready to purchase a home. So I will say it's worth it. And everybody do not want to purchase a home. You know, it puts you in a position to to get approved for business loans, car loans, whatever it is that you need or want that requires credit. So I will say it's worth it.
Okay, and that sounds good because I know that there are some people, I've spoken to people about their goals recently that have, long-term and short-term goals to purchase homes or to purchase a car or to start up a business and to be able to get a commercial space. And it seems like FES is something that would be a good planner.
It would.
Planning is key with starting a goal and going through the goal regardless. So that's awesome. That FES isn't just for people who have, and I want to reiterate this, it's not only for people who have bad credit. It's not. No. If you feel like, oh, I'm better than this, you're not, because we know you need to be protected. We need to plan. And to be honest, why wouldn't you want a better credit rating? Yeah. Unless you're at the highest
850.
Unless you're at 850, I'm saying, why not? Let's all get to 850. So lastly, how do I find out more, Nichole? How do I find out more about it? Who do I contact? What do I do?
So you can find out more about it. So if any of you guys have any more questions or want to know more about it, you can just send Charlene a message, a DM or inbox, and she will send you a link for a short video that you guys can watch that will explain everything that I've just spoken with you about. And it'll make you, give you more knowledge on it. And if you feel like you want to go for it, just give her a ring and we can get you guys started.
Of course. You guys can always, of course, call me for anything and everything. I'm going to look at these questions now on live, and we're going to answer some of these questions. Hi, everybody who joined in. Thanks so much. Let's see. On Instagram, there's no questions on Instagram. Now on Facebook, let's see. We have Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for joining in. With credit my rent, does the person... landlord needs to submit certain paperwork to go into that. Wait. You want to write that question again, Kelly?
Charlene cannot see. It says, with credit my rent, does the person's landlord need to submit certain paperwork for that to go into effect? Absolutely not. Your landlord we don't need your landlord at all. We just need your information and we can get you started.
Okay. So let's see. Any other questions from you guys? Okay, well, no more questions from you guys. Did you have any other added information you want to add in? Any, good little tidbits, any information that we should know as consumers who are looking to get the best out of life?
I will say, so I do run into a lot of people who Once I speak with them, I ask them about the things that are on their credit report. And a lot of people do not actually need, or a lot of people do not have derogatory items. They have credit cards that are at the limit, and that really hurts you. We are given these credit cards with thousands of dollars, a spending limit, but that doesn't mean you spend it all. You're only supposed to use 30% of that usage. Once you go over the 30% threshold, that's when your score decreases. So for those of you who have credit cards and you're wondering, hey, I'm paying my bill on time every month, why isn't my score going up? That's why. You always want to have at least 70% of your credit limit available.
Okay.
And another way you can do it, you can call your credit card company and find out when exactly do they report to the credit bureaus. So you can have that bill paid before they report to the credit bureaus. It doesn't always go by your due date. Your due date and the date that they report to the credit bureaus are two different dates.
Okay, so let's say I pay my credit card on time. Let's say that, I'm pretty good with it. But, this month I had a bunch of expenses and I don't have no cash. That's happening to a lot of people. They're now using their credit cards for their daily expenses, their monthly expenses. So let's say that I have a $10,000 credit card and now I'm at $6,000, which would be about 40% of what, I'm sorry, 60% of what it is, which is a lot over the 30%. What could I do? Could I call my credit card company and say, hey, can you raise my limit because I need it to be at a 30%? Like, could you do that?
You can do that. I don't know if they will raise it. If they do, great, but I don't recommend that because that's just giving you more money to spend. I will recommend getting it down. So if you're not in a position to pay it back down to the 30%, pay as much as you can and make sure you pay more than what your monthly payment is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. So any other tidbits? Anything else? Anybody want to say hey to? Hey, Ma.
Any shout out? Let me think. And credit cards are really important when it comes to your credit report. So I will also say if you have any credit cards and you decide I'm sick of this credit card, I'm going to pay it down to zero and close the account, do not do that. Do not do that because you are taking away the history that you had. If anything, just pay it off and cut the card. Do not delete the account or, deactivate the account because that's going to cause your credit score to go down as well.
Yep, you want to keep that debt to credit up.
Yeah.
So if you're going to pay it down to zero, like she said, either cut it up. And you want to make sure these credit cards that you're paying down to zero, because I've had this problem before. If you don't use it after a while, they will shut your account down. So you want to make sure that you use it every once in a while or that you're calling and let them know that it's still active.
Yeah.
So now, credit cards aren't the only kind of credit that we have.
No.
We got student loans.
We have student loans.
We have personal loans. Like, what do you suggest about student loans and personal loans?
Student loans, that's a tricky one. Wow.
Everybody hates Sally Mae.
So a lot of people are like, can you delete student loans? So that is one of our most challenging things.
Okay.
It doesn't become a challenge if, for instance, so if you're paying on a student loan, it's definitely not coming off because you're showing, activity on it. But a lot of times with student loans, when they become default, when they get in default, they are sold to like a collection agency, and then another company picks it up. Yeah,
we all know Navi.
We're able to dispute the collection agency ones, but whatever it was sold to, that's when it becomes a challenge.
Okay.
But if it's in a collection status with another, the previous company, we're able to dispute those and more than likely get those off. But student loans are very challenging and they come back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we actually have a question from Instagram Live. I'm going to ask it right now. So thank you, Nakia, for asking this question. Typically, what is the average amount of time that most people use the service or need the service?
At a minimum of 6 months. I typically tell my clients 3 to 6 months, but I'll say about 6 months. And some people keep it longer than that to utilize the other services.
Okay. All righty. That sounds good. So basically the 3 to 6 months would be to get the results that you want for your credit. Anything after that would be for you to protect and also
as long as you're with us, if anything pops up that wasn't on there before, we will dispute that as well, because that happens.
So it's ongoing protection, which okay. When you get into the protection phase, from the repair to the protection, is there a change in paperwork? Is there a change in fee?
No, it stays the same.
Falls right in the drip. Okay, all right. So it's not that once I get to a certain amount, I got to call and say, hey, can you guys put me on protection now? It's automatically in there.
Yes.
You guys hear that? This is effortless. This is not something where you have to keep up with it, or you have to continuously call and say, okay, now I'm done. I don't need any more protection. Family plan me. No, I don't need, I don't need any more repair. Protect me. It goes right into it. And with the repair, protection is already there as well, correct?
Yeah.
So 3 tiers already there for you guys. There's a last one that I didn't know about with the literacy fund, which is awesome. And I think we have one more question. What is the startup fee? We answered that already, but we're going to go ahead and answer that again.
Maybe they were not on.
I know they weren't on.
So initially, to get started, it's $188. That includes a one-time fee of $99 to get you started, and your first month of $89. And then after that, it's $89 a month.
Okay. So let's see. Can we think of any other little tidbits before we go ahead and wrap up for anything?
If your credit is jack, you just need to get started. You need to do something about it.
Just get started. Get started. And you know what? And a lot of people are like, oh my God, $89 a month. But guess what you do?
That's $3 a day.
When you leave out, exactly. When you leave out in the morning, you take your behind to Starbucks. You take your behind to McDonald's every day for lunch. You go to Panera. You go to Jasper's. You go to Copper Canyon. You mean to tell me you could spend $89 on lunch at Copper Canyon, but you can't spend $89 on your future? I don't think so. So let's wrap this up. I want to thank Nichole for coming out. I really super, super, super appreciate you. You don't even know how much this means to me that you came out and gave us information. I'm so serious.
I told you I was coming.
I know. She told me she was coming. We've been messing around with each other for months. And finally it happened. So I want to thank my alum for coming out and speaking to you guys. If you guys have any other questions, if you guys need any other information, please do not hesitate to contact me. For those who are interested, who want to sign up with FES, contact me now. Like she said, I will send you the video, and we'll make sure that we get you started. If you have more questions, because some people don't want to ask their questions on live. They feel like it may be embarrassing. They feel like they don't want to, let people know what's going on with their situation. That's fine. Come to me in private. DM me, message me. I have Facebook Messenger, as well as my DMs are always open on Instagram for you guys. Hey, thanks for joining in. For you guys to reach out to me, I am here to help. And just contact me. My phone number is 657-222-4887. Email address is charlenejones@kw.com. If you guys have more questions for Nichole, you can ask me and I'll direct them to her. And either her or I will get back to you guys. So once again, I want to thank you for coming out to Wise Wednesdays. Thank you for joining in on Wise Wednesdays, and thank Nichole for coming out and being an awesome representative for FES. They have a jewel on their team, so I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Also, I want to add, if you guys are in the DMV area, we have an overview every Thursday that starts at 7 p.m. in Largo. I will have Charlene post the flyer today, and you guys are welcome to come out. It's totally free. We can give you some more information for those who've missed some of it. You can come on out, listen up. We also do like a little pre-happy hour that starts at 7, and then we start the actual meeting at 7:30. So come on out if you're not doing anything tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We'll send you the information later on today.
Awesome. Thanks so much for letting us know about that. So you guys, tomorrow at 7:30, we will be at, where is it in Largo?
It's at the Courtyard Marriott.
Okay. Courtyard Marriott in Largo. I'll be posting that flyer later on. Also, so since we went live on Facebook and Instagram, I'm not very sure whether I'll have this link. I am going to save it on Instagram. Instagram has a worse picture than Facebook. Sorry guys, my phone is, it's small. But so like I said, I'll be saving it on Instagram, and I will have the link if you guys want this information you can DM me, you can email me, you can call me, and I'll go ahead and get the link shot over to you if I am able to keep it. But we're done with Wise Wednesday. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. We are going to say, oh, and you know what? I just realized I forgot the rabbit ears at home. She didn't get to wear her rabbit ears today. I have to have you on again. I got to get better with these rabbit ears. Alrighty. So thank you once again for coming in for Wise Wednesday. I'll have Nichole back in a couple of weeks so that she can put on her rabbit ears. Or maybe we'll just take some pictures with the rabbit ears later. But we're going to say bid you adieu. And everybody who's interested, like I said, reach out to me or Nichole, and we'll be more than happy to help you with your goals and towards the future. So thank you for tuning in.
All right. Take care, you guys.
Bye, guys. Alrighty, let me end this one. End it and save. You got that one? Thank you. So this one was